A family in Kempton Park on Gauteng's East Rand wants answers after the University of Johannesburg provisionally accepted their child and later rejected the student. Sandakasle Mapumulo is part of the matric class of 2024, which recorded the highest pass rate in the history of South Africa. Let's touch base with Newsroom Africa's Nqobile Madlala. She brings us the story. Nqobile, good afternoon. I can't imagine how frustrating this must be for the parents and the students who are involved, especially now that we're counting down to the start of the tertiary academic year.
Very difficult indeed, Michelle. In fact, if you look at the marks that I'm carrying of Sandakasle, basically he's passed with all 6s and a 7, which basically looks at probably the points that are over 36, because we know that in the point system you've got about 1 to 7, and that's how they calculate. So if you take out the life orientation, it's probably looking at 36, 37 points. With life orientation, it goes up to over 40. Now, this is something that would have been really great for him, especially because he was a learner that was also accepted at UJ, being told provincially that he is one of the best performers, and this is the letter that we have here. However, after leaving KZN and coming to Johannesburg, hoping that he's going to get to UJ and get his space, he unfortunately found himself with more problems than solutions. So I'm going to bring in now his aunt to speak to us about this. And I know you come in as a parent in this case because his parents are in KZN, but he's had to leave Johannesburg because he couldn't get answers.
Yes, when he came here, he was very devastated because when he came here, he thought when he goes straight to UJ, they will help him. Only to find out when he goes there, things are getting worse. So they told him that they will open the portal for him to register. But we waited and then nothing happened. We tried to call, then we didn't get any answer. So he was even crying to say, but I worked so hard for the whole year and then this is what I'm getting. What am I going to do the whole year? You know? And
you were telling me he had a bursary of some sort?
Yes, he had a bursary that they were going to pay for his studies for the year. But now he ended up accepting another offer at KZN, but there will be no bursary there. So, and at home, the situation is not as good as they will be able to even pay his fees.
And Karabo, you the cousin that had to go to UJ with him and obviously understand what was taking place. What did they tell you?
So when we went to UJ, since he got accepted, they've been trying to call to get him to register. When he got there, the whole point of the story was they told him that they'd open the portal for him because he's one of the high achievers. But when we called later on, they told us that there's nothing they can do.